Hey friends, Bronte here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos. I have a ton of cleaning motivation for you in today's video. It's a couple of days of cleaning compiled into one video because mom life, I just didn't get it all finished in one day, but we are going to be cleaning all of the things. We're going to clean up downstairs, tidy up, do some laundry. We're going to clean the kitchen. We are going to clean upstairs as well. My son's closet is an absolute disaster. My two kids kind of just ransacked it and completely destroyed everything. There's stuff all over the place, so we're going to take care of that as well and just do some general tidying up and just everyday cleaning. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you find it super motivating, and if this is your first time stopping by on my channel, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe for tons of cleaning motivation every single week, as well as some really fun DIY home makeover videos. I've redone my kitchen, bathrooms, and all of that stuff, and we're slowly making our way through the house, so stick around for those as well. And I hope that you guys enjoy this. Give this video a thumbs up if you are ready for some cleaning. Lately, I have been trying to tackle one room or one area at a time versus kind of just bouncing around like I usually do, so that I can make sure that I get one room done before moving on to the next. So we are working on the living room first and foremost, because this is obviously the first room that you see when you walk in our house. And I really love to have this all tidied up, and I really like vacuuming and not having stuff sticking to my feet. So I am using my Shark Rocket vacuum that my dog actually does not like at all. As you can see, she is attacking it. But we are going to vacuum everything up, get it all straightened up before moving on to cleaning anything else up. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing well. Come and say hi in the comments. I would love to chat with you guys, and I hope that you are having a super fantastic day. What is the weather like where you are? We have been fortunate, and it's been pretty nice here the last couple of days. It's been in the 60s, which has been so amazing. I am somebody who really likes warmer weather. How about you? Do you prefer warmer weather, or do you prefer colder weather?
None of it makes sense. There's no reason why I still fall back to you. I should probably let you go. I know I can be cynical, make everything difficult, but it will take a miracle now to fix our problems. How come we're holding on? 'Cause really I don't see the benefits now, and you're broken my trust, so I just wonder, why do I fall back to you? Really nothing I can do about it. Why do I fall back to you? It's like you're a drug to me, I can't quit. It's not like we're still 22 and trying something new, just a pastime. I don't think that we ever could work this out. None of it makes sense. There's no reason why I still fall back to you. Why do I fall back to you? Why do I fall back to you? Fall back to you. Fall back to you. Why do I fall back to you? Why do I fall back to you?
We are going to move on to cleaning my son's room. We are not going to get to the closet just yet. We are going to save that for later on, because I wanted to come up here and strip his bed of the sheets, and I realized how much of a mess his room was when I walked in. So we are going to strip the sheets off of the bed to get those washed, and then we are also going to pick up and tidy up in here because it clearly needs it. On the days that my son has his distance learning, the online school, He kind of likes to mess around during school. I don't really blame him because you're kind of just sitting there staring at a computer screen, and let's just face it, it's not all that fun all the time. So he messes around and gets all of his stuff, his toys out, and then obviously his little sister comes and plays in his room too. This is kind of like their main play area upstairs, is where most of the toys are because his closet is really, really big. So his room always gets super, super messy. So we're gonna straighten it up. We're gonna pick up all the books, pick up all the toys, get everything off of the floor, and just generally straighten it up in here and get it nice and tidied up for him so it's not a total pigsty.
I'm staring through your window, looking up at the stars, up at the stars. I'm caught inside a loop where I can get to your heart, get to your heart. Ooh, you're letting your fears take hold, let them take control, and it's making me crazy. If you could only look at me, you know how I feel, know how I feel. Oh, see how much I want it, see how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes. That's how much I want it, that's how bad I need it. You've gotta look into my eyes. Think twice before you let me go. My eyes are mirrors of my soul. See how much I want it, see how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes. Look into, look into, look into, look into, look into, look into, look into my eyes. Look into, look into, look into, look into, look into, look into, look into my eyes. I'm dancing on the tables, trying my best to forget, best to forget. Ooh, then no one coming through the door is your silhouette, your silhouette. Oh, I'm in a wonderland.
We are going to move on to downstairs because the kitchen just really needs a good wipe down and just to be tidied up. So I'm going to be using some thieves cleaner to wipe down my counters today. We're not going to get too crazy on the cleaning in the kitchen because honestly it wasn't super dirty, but it just needed the general day-to-day cleanup, the cleanup that us mothers are doing multiple times a day, wiping down the counters and everything after making all of the snacks. But we're going to take care of this. If you guys have Instagram, I would love to invite you over to follow me on my account. I am really active over there on Instagram and I share a little bit more daily life over there. So be sure to head on over if you do have an Instagram account. I've been doing some really fun giveaways with other ladies lately and I cannot wait to do more of those. So if you do have Instagram, come give me a follow. My handle is going to be up here on this screen, but it will also be linked down below in my bio so that it is easy for you to find. If you do not have Instagram, I also have Facebook. I just am not as active over there. I should be. It's probably just as easy, but having so many social media platforms gets a little overwhelming sometimes. Am I right or am I right? If you feel me, then you know. But we're going to take care of the kitchen, get all the dishes put away and unloaded from the dishwasher, and just tidy everything up in here. Oh my gosh, I wanted to share that we are going to finally redo our floors downstairs soon, and I'm so excited about it. I get asked all the time, especially on my kitchen makeover videos, if we're ever going to redo our floors because we have a couple of different floorings downstairs, and we are, and I am thrilled. We are in the process of picking out what we want. We are so excited, and I will be filming the whole thing, and I cannot wait to share that huge makeover and transformation with you guys. So stick around and subscribe if you love makeovers and DIY kind of stuff.
I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, rivet apart. We're letting go, rivet apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, rivet apart. We're letting
on to the second day of cleaning. I could have gotten it all done in one day probably, but I'm trying not to push myself to the point of being extremely burnt out when it comes to cleaning the house and just keeping up on everything that life has to offer with 2 kids, dogs, you know the whole deal. I'm just trying to pace myself and give myself grace. I'm usually one of those people that tries to cram everything in, and then I get so burnt out and so tired, and it's just not fun for me or for anybody else. So some of these videos you'll see me getting everything done in one day. Some of these videos you'll see me getting it done over a course of multiple days. But we're going to straighten up the loft. We're going to pick up all the trash, all of the toys and everything, and then we're going to vacuum everything up. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I love vacuuming. I find it so therapeutic. I do not know why, but I love vacuuming, and I really love seeing carpet lines. I find it so satisfying when that is all done and taken care of. Oh my gosh. But my loft was super, super dirty. There was stuff everywhere. It has been really windy, and then we've been having a random rain, and we had snow recently. So there are a ton of leaves outside of our house that have just kind of collected everywhere. And the kids and the dogs keep tracking them in the house. So there's crunched up leaves in the carpet, on the rugs, everywhere. And then obviously just general dirt from kids, dogs, and life. So when I was vacuuming, I had cleaned out the vacuum right before vacuuming, and just doing the loft was so disgusting, I completely filled the canister. Is just from doing the loft area. I had just a few. That's disgusting. Apparently I need a vacuum more. I was not joking about my kid's closet being a complete disaster and a hot mess. I don't even know what happened in here. The kids have been playing really well together, which has been so nice, because for a while there, I was a little concerned. Nobody was getting along. I mean, I know sibling rivalry is a thing. I have 3 siblings myself, but geez Louise, they were not getting along at all. And now they've been playing together, but when they play together, they make the biggest messes. And I kind of just let it happen because they're playing so nicely together, and I'm not having to break up any wrestling matches or anything, but holy moly, sometimes do I pay for it. There's toys everywhere. There's the drawers pulled out of the storage baskets that we have. There's just all the things everywhere. And they've been taking all of my son's clothes off of the shelves and hangers. It's just crazy in here. So we're gonna straighten it up. Not really organizing stuff too much, kind of just putting it back where it was, but not getting too crazy with the organization and decluttering and all of that stuff like I usually do. I kind of just wanted to get it done. Do you ever just get to that point where you're like, I don't want to do this right now, so I'm just gonna get it done as fast as I can and just get it done. That's the mood that I was in when I saw the closet. I was just like, okay, we need to clean it up. Needs to get cleaned up so we can actually walk in here and find clothes when it is time to get dressed. So that is what we're gonna do. There's Legos everywhere. Those feel really nice when you step on them, don't they?
I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I just wanna walk now with you. I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I just wanna walk now with you. I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I believe in those things. I just wanna.
We're just gonna hang up all of the pajamas, all of the shirts, and all of the dress-up clothes here on the shelves, get those off of the floor as well. Kind of just pick up any puzzle pieces or any toys and put those in baskets and shelves as well. Just get everything off of the floor was the main goal here. I didn't want to have a bunch of stuff on the floor. I wanted it to be easily accessible so that we can get to the toys that we need to get to. We can get to the clothes that we need to get to. So main goal for today was picking stuff up, getting it off the floor, and trying to put it back in the right spot while doing so, but at the same time, just trying to get it done.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. Going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real. Cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip now.
Everything is cleaned and tidied up in my son's room and his closet. So it's time to vacuum it up. Like I said, I love vacuuming. I love vacuuming so much. The carpet lines are everything. Does anybody else love carpet lines? Like, I am a sucker for carpet lines. When I see those carpet lines, I'm like, yes, that is a clean room. That is a tidied up room, even if the bed isn't made or the couch isn't straightened up. But when you see those carpet lines, it is so nice. Stormy, our puppy that we rescued a few months ago, does not like the vacuum. It is so funny because for a while she didn't mind it, and then she saw our little dog Stoli chasing the vacuum, so now that's her thing too. So we're gonna vacuum this up, and I'm so excited to have a clean room for my son and have it all nice and straightened up. I hope that you guys have gotten a bunch of motivation from this video to tackle something in your home, whatever mess you've got to clean up. I hope that you get it done. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy to have all of you here, and I truly appreciate the time that you take to watch my videos. And I would love nothing more than for you to stick around and subscribe if you haven't yet. Give me a follow over on Instagram as well. And don't forget to check out some more videos. There's a couple here on the screen that you can click on. Thank you guys again. Give it a thumbs up and come say hi in the comments if you haven't yet.
I know we're acting stupid.